Hello again, Guardians, and welcome back to the channel for another Destiny 2 episode. Now, before we begin the video, every single week I like to do a giveaway for my subscribers out there, and the easiest way to enter in for most of these giveaways is simply by being subscribed, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below in the comment section. Also, I'm going to be giving away 3 copies of Destiny 2 before the launch date, so if you want to enter in for any of those giveaways, the details are on the screen now. Simply pause the video, read the instructions, and enter in for the giveaways. Okay, Guardians, so to begin this video, we're going over IGN informational videos on the new Crucible Changes, alongside that, the Sentinel Titan and the Voidwalker Warlock, and a couple changes to Control. So, to begin this, let's talk about the Annihilation Medal. As you can see by the gameplay footage, a golden gun shoots one Guardian in a 1v1, and he gets a medal called the Annihilation Medal. This Annihilation Medal, or a new gold medal for the Crucible, is when you kill every opposing Guardian on the enemy team without any of them respawning. This is kind of like the Extermination Medal back in the age of the Halo days, so really exciting to see this medal. And when the Guardian got that medal, he got a new progression to a record book. This new record being completed does showcase that the record books like the Age of Triumph record book, the SRL record book, and all of the other record books are going to be put and implemented into Destiny 2. So we will have record books in Destiny 2 right from the beginning of launch. So really excited to hear about that, and really excited that we will have a series of rewards that we can acquire just by simply playing the game and completing certain objectives. Moving on to the new Control. The new Control has a couple changes and everything seems pretty legit and okay. I don't really see anything out of the ordinary. Control is going to be a 4v4 game mode now instead of a 6v6 game mode, and you're going to spawn in with your opposing team having A or C already pre-captured. B flag will still be neutral and you'll have to run right to B flag, which kind of creates that essence of urgency to go for the B-line medal. So that's really unique. Also, every flag that you have captured will implement a series of points towards each kill. Getting headshots or getting grenade kills or melee kills or even super kills will no longer grant you additional points. It's going to be a point-by-point basis, being a little bit more competitive. So your kills are based on only your kills. So if you get a kill and you have one flag captured, you'll get 1 point. If you have 2 flags captured, you'll get 2 points per every kill, no matter what you kill the Guardian with. When you have all 3 zones, you'll enter what is called a power play mode, which is kind of like total control. When you get power play mode, you'll get the power play medal, and you'll be in power play mode and you'll get 3 points for every single kill, getting you the upper advantage. The point of this is to allow for power ammo on either side of the field over by A and C flag to spawn, and the opposing team that is losing could be by their flag, and they could pick up power ammo and run to B flag or even run to the opposing Guardian's flag, and they can have the upper advantage. And if they do capture all 3 points and they have power ammo, they'll be able to catch back up fairly quickly, allowing for this game mode to be much more competitive in the MLG scene. So I'm actually really excited for this. Another really cool thing to note is when you go near a flag, it's no longer going to block your field of view. The flags become transparent when you're standing right up next to them or if you're aiming into them. So when they become transparent, you can actually see what's behind it, meaning you can still aim for those crisp headshots, and it's pretty awesome. The little changes in Crucible make this game mode go a long way, and I'm really excited for it. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below in the comment section letting me know what you think of the new Control. One last thing I wanted to bring up about the new 4v4 Control game mode in Destiny 2 compared to the 6v6 game mode in Control for Destiny 1 is it's going to be much faster paced. It's going to be a 4v4 game mode, and the new scoring system is going to push for the game mode to be about 8 minutes in length compared to the 10 to 12 minutes in Destiny 1, pushing it in a faster paced, more competitive game mode, and it's going to be pushed more towards the MLG competitive scene, just for when Destiny 2 reaches the MLG competitive scene. It's going to be pretty awesome. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, talking about the new subclasses remastered, the Sentinel or the old Defender Titan remastered for Captain America, and the remastered Voidwalker. Let's start off with the lesser of the two, the Sentinel Titan. The Sentinel Titan, or Captain America, is going to be running the Defender Titan style with a couple of perks from the old tree, with a couple remastered and revision perks. It's going to have basically almost the exact same grenades, and force barrier melee is still going to exist. That's when you melee someone and you get an overshield, which is still going to be pretty useful. Alongside that, you've got the Sentinel Shield itself, which is the super, and you can use this in a series of melee attacks, or you can decide to throw it, and throwing it will allow it to bounce off of walls, and it's got a targeting system that will allow it to track enemy targets within a certain distance and a certain radius. Now with that, you can also bounce it off of multiple targets, and it's going to be a pretty useful super. It's also got a perk on it in the skill tree somewhere where you can still effectively launch it as a Ward of Dawn. Just know that the Ward of Dawn has been changed up a little bit, so now normal primary weapons will do damage to the Ward of Dawn, bringing it down. So you have to use it a little bit more wisely. Normal weapons are going to pose a threat, and it's not only the supers that will be an issue. Last thing, if you want to practice with the Sentinel Titan right now, you can actually go into the Vault of Glass, pick up the Kabir Relic, which is the shield, and you can actually use that. It's going to be pretty much similar to the gameplay style of the Sentinel Titan shield right now. Also to note, you also have with the Titans a special shield that you can deploy at any given time, and this shield will be able to block a certain amount of damage for a certain amount of time, and that ability is going to be pretty useful, especially inside of Crucible. Moving in to the Voidwalker. Voidwalker basically is almost the same as the old Voidwalker. It still has blink, yet the changes from the Rise of Iron update and the Age of Triumph, where they removed the radar if you blink, is still in effect. So the Voidwalker will have blink, the radar will be removed slightly after you use blink, and it will then come back within about a second and a half. Then you also still have the scatter grenades, which have gotten a huge upgrade to the visual effects, by the way, and looks pretty awesome. Alongside that, though, you've also got energy drain still existing, and to take the cake for the Voidwalker is the new remastered Nova Bomb. No longer is it a fast super. It's not a roaming super where you can run around with it and use it at will at any given time, and it blasts across the map and just annihilates whoever's around. It actually is more of an area effect super, and it moves really slow. Did I mention it moves really, really slow? By the gameplay footage that you're watching, it is a giant Nova Bomb. It's pretty massive and it moves really slow, but it tracks targets. And when it tracks those targets, it's got a huge explosion, and then it breaks up into like mini scatter grenades that also track targets, doing a huge area of effect damage, which is going to be more for ad clear inside of the raids or the nightfall strikes, and inside of Crucible is going to be more for zone control. So it's going to be a very unique super, and a lot different from the previous Nova Bombs that we used back in Destiny 1. Destiny 2's Nova Bombs are going to be very unique and different, and I'm actually really excited to try it out. I'm not too sure if the tracking and the slow-moving Voidwalker Nova Bomb is due to the fact of a special skill tree they decided to use to kind of show off in this gameplay, but whatever it is, whatever the changes are made, we'll be able to test it out in the beta coming very soon. So make sure to check out this channel later on, because I will have a full walkthrough guide on how to use the Voidwalker later on this channel, about 8 days away, I believe. Really excited for the beta. Who's going into the beta? Let me know down in the comment section below. And Guardians, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, leave some comments down below on your thoughts and opinions of all of these awesome Crucible changes, and remember, if you're new to the channel, perfect time to subscribe for daily Destiny content and future Destiny 2 content as it comes up. And also, huge shout out to my patrons out there. If you want to become a patron, you can check out the link in the description for monthly rewards on whatever tier you decide to enter in on. Remember, you don't have to, but huge thank you if you do. The patrons on the screen now, thank you all so much for the support. And as always, Guardians, stay violent, be privileged.
Oh, hi. PvG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there's the logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there. and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy!